Election day is here, and Americans are lining up at poll stations around the country to cast their vote for the next President of the United States. In some cases, voters were patiently waiting to fill out a ballot before the sun even rose, according to Debbie Wilk-Awen. They lined up before dawn in the cold and the dark, voters of all political persuasions, clutching cups of hot coffee and their American dreams. Some were inspired by the campaign rhetoric of President Obama or Republican challenger Mitt Romney, or motivated by the conviction that one of the two, if elected, would lead the country down the wrong path. Others said neither candidate really appealed to them, but the idea of not voting at all seemed even worse. In storm-ravaged New Jersey, Deep Purple Virginia and all-important Ohio, the rhetorical battles that Democrats and Republicans have waged for months finally gave way to the simplest of civic traditions: one voter, one ballot, and the freedom to decide. "I definitely feel we're headed in the wrong direction," said Cindy Foister, a 55-year-old federal government employee, who was one of a dozen people waiting outside the polling station in Crystal City as of 5:30 a.m. She voted the straight Republican ticket. Sharon Brooks, 44, who works for an architectural engineer, showed up just as early at the same precinct to cast her vote for Obama. "I want to see what he will do in his second term," Brooks said. "Me personally, I'm in a better place than I was before Obama became president." Obama holds a slim edge in both national and battleground state polls, and seems to have gained ground over Romney in the final days of the campaign. But with the nation's economic recovery proceeding at a slow pace and continued battles in key states over how provisional and absentee ballots will be counted, analysts say the results of Tuesday's voting may not be known until long after the polls close. Lines had dwindled at many polling stations by mid-morning, as voters with 9-to-5 jobs made their choices and headed to work. But at Webster Elementary School in Manchester, NH, a battleground state, about 350 people were still facing an hour-long wait at 10:30 a.m. This is unusual. Usually you're out in